what's up? It's your chocolate Nutella princess. I'm just playing, you guys. Anyway, hey, it's Comic95, the savior. For this video, I specifically want to address those of you who are not black guys, but any other race. So whether you are white, Asian, Hispanic, whatever you happen to be. This is not a video on the topic of racism, really. It's not to offend anyone. It's talking about crap that people do to me that I find to be offensive. So, something that I think a lot of people do not know that are interested in interracial relationships is everyone who is a black woman does not want to be compared to food. It's honestly very creepy and fetishy, and while I'm aware that it's mostly done out of innocence, I do not like being called a Nutella princess or a chocolate queen or anything. Like, it's just so strange, especially when it's not coming from another black guy. And not to mention, I mean, I'm not quite exactly the shade of chocolate. So if you're not already familiar with it, black people don't just refer to themselves as anything that's of a dark color. It's based off of your shade. Normally we refer to a girl as being chocolate if she has dark skin. Now I can most certainly tan. I do get dark, but that's another story, and I'm not trying to make this a colorism type thing. I'm just explaining the more awkward weirdness in it. Nobody wants you to catcall by saying, you know, calling them chocolate or Nutella, or even worse, like messaging me and like telling me how you want me to dominate you, or like basically how you want me to be your nigger, essentially. Like, that's creepy. And I think the even sadder thing is that when a lot of these guys, you guys, send messages like this, like saying how you basically, how can I say? You basically just want to experiment. Like, oh, like I've never tried a black girl before. Oh, but you're actually kind of cute. Like, you know, weird stuff like that. It's racist. It's prejudice. It's stupid. And basically what you're saying is, I don't like black women, but I like to try one out before I die. Let me experiment. Let me, you know, play around with you. And after I'm done with my experience, you know, I'll move on to whatever other type of girls that I like. And, you know, whatever. Everyone has their own taste. Yes, you could find some black women that will be desperate enough to let you use them like this, but I'm not like that. I don't appreciate these kinds of messages. They're not as nice as you're probably thinking that they are. They just come off as creepy. So please, 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 please do not send them to me. I know, once again, like I said, that it's done out of innocence. You guys don't necessarily mean to be, you know, prejudiced or whatever. But again, I mean, like, imagine this in reverse. So I get these messages from Asian guys and white guys. Imagine if I said, oh, like, I've never had a tuna man before. Or, oh, like, I really want a Twinkie. Or I really want, you know, whatever, a rice cake or something like. It's just weird. Imagine if everyone was sending you weird messages like that. Or if I say something like, oh, like I've never been with a guy that had a small dick. And this goes for all races of men who are not black, because black men are known for having big penises. Okay, it's a stereotype, right? Not all white guys have small dicks. Not all Asian men have small dicks. So if I say that, what does that, it makes me sound ignorant and it's offensive to you. Well, when you talk to me and you assume that I'm going to be this masculine, dominating, kick you in the balls kind of girl, and you assume that I can twerk and do whatever, you're gonna be in for a surprise, because I can't dance to save my life. And on top of that, I ain't into dominating, and even if I was, I most certainly would not want to do it with you. And on top of that, once again, the comparison to food, the assumption that I'm going to dominate you, or that I'm going to want to be a submissive nigger slave for you to live out your racist slave owner plantation fantasies. Not cool. It's creepy. Total turnoff. And for any sane black woman that you ever talk to in the future, it should be a turnoff for her too. And if it's not, I would suggest that you run. So I pretty much said everything I had to say. Please don't send me stupid messages like this. Please don't send other girls messages like that. Nobody wants to be called cocoa, chocolate, Nutella, whatever, Nutella spread. It's strange. Not cool, not cute. I don't find it funny. And then to add on to that, the part that makes me more upset is when I do even like try to correct white guys in particular. I notice that Asian guys seem to be more relaxed, specifically Japanese. When it comes to Chinese and Korean guys, it's a whole nother story. But I find that you guys seem to get upset. So it's like, okay, so instead of accepting the fact that what you're saying is stupid, ignorant, and or racist, so let me go over everything. The most common messages that I get from people are them, you know, trying to use black slang to talk to me, such as saying yo or hey girl, like, you know, like not just hey girl, but like the stuff that's followed after it, like hey girl, what up, like what you be up to, like, you know, just trying to talk like hood or whatever slang. It's weird. I can't explain it, you guys. Secondly, I have people that, you know, will ask me, you know, to dominate them. I have people that tell me they've never been with a black girl before, or that say that, you know, they want a queen or a chocolate woman, whatever. What else? Oh, sister. Like, oh, that one really gets me. So I'm thinking like, yeah, I highly doubt, like, how many white girls have you said that to? I've literally made like Australian guys get mad, like, oh, don't try to pull that race card bullshit on me. It's like, okay, instead of getting mad at me for correcting you for saying something that is prejudiced, stupid, stereotypical, ignorant, clearly slang you're using just at me, how about you say, oh, what I said was offensive. Maybe I should try to understand from this person's perspective instead of just trying to deny that there's such thing as racism or pretending like you've never done any wrong or whatever. Like, that just like aggravates me so much. So anyway, this is not a matter of me trying to be sensitive or anything like that. I know it's gonna come off that way. I don't care. I simply do not like my race to be involved in the dating process. I talked about this in the reverse about black girls and the, you know, fetishizing of Asian men. I believe if you're going to date someone, fine. It's okay to have interracial, international relationships. I'm in one. I just don't like the idea of someone, you know, highlighting the fact that you are not the same race as them and constantly like, oh, I like chocolate women, I like whatever. Like, I think about how that would be my own boyfriend. I'm not gonna tell my boyfriend, oh, like I love yellow guys, I love, you know, waffle looking guys, I love Twinkies, like what the fuck? I love banana men, I love rice cakes. It's strange, it's racist, it's a turnoff. Now I'm not gonna lie, because I'm living in Japan and they're the majority and I'm the minority here as well, nobody's gonna be offended by this. But if I were to do this in America with another Asian who's also a minority like myself, they will not find this to be a cute thing. It will just come off as creepy and fetishizing, which is what it is. It's not a turn on any way, shape, or form. No girl wants to know that you just are talking to her because you've never been with a black girl. All that says to me is that you're trying to experiment with me. I do not find it attractive for a white guy to be trying to act like he's, you know, a brother or, you know, black or whatever. If I wanted a black guy, I would date a black guy. Please don't do stuff like that. Don't compare me to candy, don't compare me to food, etc. I don't do that to you. I know you think it's cute, cool, whatever, but to me I feel like this is more like slang that you can use when you're in a relationship with someone and or if you are a black person yourself. Not to mention, once again, you might want to learn how we use these terms because we don't really use chocolate to refer to people that have light or even brown skin. We use other things to describe that, such as caramel. But we're not going to get into all of that. That's not what this is about. I'm talking about what people actually say. It's not just white guys. Asian guys do this too. I'm in Japan, but I get a lot of messages from European guys, etc. too. And before someone says, oh, well then you need to talk to people in real life, blah, blah, blah. No, bitch, let me help you out, sweetheart. It's very easy for me to obviously show you pictures that people have sent me. I cannot screenshot and record what happens in the real world. Very difficult to do. I can easily show you proof and messages from what people have said to me in conversation. Very difficult to get a recording of this in public, but I talked about this in another video. I constantly have Italian, German guys, etc. Specifically Italians, I have no idea, they're obsessed with me here. But, you know, I don't mind people hitting on me and talking to me, totally cool. As long as you are respectful about me and my body, I don't mind. I'll just reject you because I'm in a relationship, but I'll be nice. But what I don't like is when you instantly start going into detail about my body, about my complexion, or about my race. It's not a turn on, it's creepy. I don't like that, and it makes me completely disinterested or uninterested, excuse me, in you. I felt this way, you know, I had this stuff happen long before I even had a relationship, and it was a total turn off then too, especially since you're assuming that I'm going to do certain sexual things for you, dance a certain way, basically be, you know, a monkey, if you will, and I don't like that. It's very offensive to me. I am not food, I am a human being, I am not chocolate. So anyway, if you like a girl, just tell her that she's cute, beautiful, notice something nice about her. You don't have to comment on my complexion. You don't need to comment on anything that you have read, seen, or whatever about black people, black women. I don't care if it's positive or not. It's just strange. I don't want to know about your research project. It's not appealing to me. Trying to show off the fact that you're, you know, so in touch with black culture. It's just strange. I find it really also strange that there's so much talk about this in regards to Asians, so specifically Asian, I think maybe 50-50 with Asian men and Asian women, like about how it's creepy to be talking to a Chinese girl about how you can speak, you know, Japanese and how you know how to read and write in Korean, etc. But I say the same thing goes for black people too. As a black woman, I do not want to hear about how you went to a TLC concert or how you got to, you know, hug Aaliyah or anything like that. I don't care. It's kind of strange to me. I don't like that. Just be your normal self. I don't want someone who is obsessed with my color and that's very, you know, vocal about what I look like, because to me it instantly reads it says red flag. This person's just using me for sex. He's trying to experiment with me. He has a fetish, he has an obsession, and now I don't even believe that you really see me as being attractive, because now I'm like, oh, he just likes me because of my race. Oh, he's just trying to check me off of his bucket list. So anyway, that's that. I am not your Nutella princess. I'm not your chocolate candy bar, your chocolate queen. I'm not your Hershey. I'm not any of that stuff. Please don't say that to me. Do not email me about being chocolate. Do not DM me. Don't do this to other girls. I don't like it. I think most black women don't like it either. And just to let you guys know, for those of you who aren't legitimately racist, I know some racist troll is going to comment, as they always do. They love, love, love finding black people saying anything about white people. Same thing goes for Asians too, because you guys could be racist as well. But anyway, yeah, I know somebody's going to come out, you know, and get upset over that or whatever. This video is obviously not for those of you who do not date outside your race, don't like, you know, black women, whatever. I don't care. I'm not addressing you. I'm specifically talking about those of you who have come across me or someone else and was like, oh my god, she's so cute, but she's a black girl. And you instantly think, oh, let me win her over by making a corny, cheesy joke about how she resembles a candy bar. I'm letting you guys know that while it might be done out of innocence, it just sounds super ignorant. Nobody wants to read a message like that. Total turn off. I'm not gonna go on a date with someone like that, even if I were single, because I got plenty of this before I even had a boyfriend myself. So that's that. Again, please don't do that. Nutella, chocolate, queen, whatever type stuff, using, you know, trying to use cool black slang or whatever, trying to show off your blackness. It's not cool, not cute. It's very cringe-worthy, and trust me, you would just become another screenshot in my phone that I will be saving for later to share in a video like this or Instagram. So thank you so much for watching. Please change the way that you talk to us Nutella queens, and if you enjoyed this video, if you found it helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. And on top of that, if you disagree, if you are a black woman and you're like, no, I love being called chocolate by random white men who want me to be dominant towards them so I can get revenge for my ancestors, whatever is going through your mind right now, leave a comment below. Let's discuss it. Maybe you disagree with me. Same thing goes for you white guys. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of you that are like, no, I've pulled many chocolate queens by telling them that they look like Nutella spread and how I want to spread their legs like I spread Nutella on my avocado toast. So maybe that's, you know, worked out for you. Let me know in the comments down below. So thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.